Thanksgiving plans were moved up a day for many, causing longer lines as people tried to catch earlier flights. Some people were successful in catching those flights and getting out of Tampa.
I feel much better about traveling today than tomorrow. It's going to be the worst tomorrow, I'm sure.
What would you think about having to travel tomorrow?
We'd probably cancel. It'd be nice to get home and see the grandchildren and all, but we'd probably cancel out.
Many airlines say that normally tomorrow would be busy anyway, but instead it's going to be very hectic, even busier. If you are planning to fly tomorrow, expect some delays. Be sure to call ahead and check your flight's departure times. And by the way, TIA is open at this hour. MacDill Air Force Base is taking no chances with its multi-million-dollar fleet of F-16s. Today, 85 of the fighter jets were flown to Dobbins Air Force Base in Atlanta. The rest of the aircraft on the base have been secured in hangars.
Tonight, there are 5 more endangered white tigers in the world. The 5 cubs were born yesterday at Tampa's Busch Gardens. They each weighed in at about 2 pounds each. They are only about 130 of the rare tigers in the world, and so far a total of 9 cubs have been born to the same parents at Busch Gardens. You can see the babies at Busch Animal Nursery, but maybe not tomorrow. Park officials say they may close their doors Wednesday if the weather is too bad.
When they're that small, they look so cute, don't they? But they grow up. Al Keck's coming up next with sports.
Tonight, there's a new kicker filling in for the injured Donald Igwe-Bikwe, and he'll tell you who it is, and all the rest of the sports in a couple of minutes. Stand by. Confession time. Do you know who feels neglected on a night like this? Sportscaster Al Keck. But he's found a way to work it in on the earlier program. He talked about the Miami Hurricanes.
And,
what
ready
have
for
you got
this?
Tonight?
The Lakers play up a storm. How about that, huh? That tonight in New York, the two-time defending world champs lay it on the Knicks. The final score 110-98. And the Lakers go to 7-2. Also a night for the Knicks to honor Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, making his final regular season appearance in New York. From there, it was a night for the Lakers to simply turn it on. James Worthy with 29 points to lead the Lakers. But it was also a night for Magic to do his thing. Check out this hook, huh? Magic 25 points, 12 boards, 13 assists, and the Lakers win by 12. Here are the numbers again. The Lakers win a battle of division leaders. Detroit goes to 9-1, 99-93 over Charlotte. The Celtics fall to Cleveland. The Sixers roll over Washington. Indiana wins for the first time this season. Jersey trails Denver. They're in the third period, while Seattle and Portland are tied. They are in the second period. Now to hockey in a big battle in Philadelphia. The Flyers entertain Wayne Gretzky and the LA Kings, and this one belongs to LA here in black. Steve Duchesne scores a pair. Bertie Nichols with 3 goals in 3.5 minutes. Gretzky with 2 assists. And the Kings roll over Philly by a score of 6-1. Tonight in hockey, again, the Kings beat up the Flyers, while the Islanders fall to Washington by a score of 4-2. Now to football, where the Bucks say so long to Iggy to sign a new kicker for the rest of the season. Iggy goes on injured reserve with a pulled groin. New man, John Carney, he was with the Bucks in training camp. In fact, he kicked Tampa Bay's only field goal during preseason. Let's go back to the NBA. For the play of the night and our perfect 10, who else but Magic? Again, Madison Square Garden. Check out the drive. What a fake, what a play, and what a perfect 10. Magic with 25 points in a win tonight over the Knicks. College scores, Florida Southern over Edward Waters. How appropriate for tonight. 87-70 the final.
You begin with a storm and end with Waters.
There you go, and everything in between.
Yeah, nice. Lakers was in there.
Okay.
And we'll be back with a final update on Tropical Storm Keith in just a few minutes.
That's right, don't go away. More to come. The Shore Acres area of St. Petersburg, northeast St. Pete and Pinellas County, is one of those areas prone to flooding, even with abnormal high tides. Street flooding was reported earlier tonight, and then a nursing home was evacuated, or is in the process of being evacuated. Dave Wagner is at the Shore Acres nursing home. Dave, how's that evacuation proceeding?
It's going fairly smoothly, John and Cheryl. 96 residents, as we mentioned earlier, are being evacuated. Many are being evacuated by bus. This is one of the buses they're evacuating them on. There are 3 buses here tonight, and there are also a number of ambulances. These are some of the nursing home patients who are being put into the bus right now. It's a lengthy process. It's taken about 45 minutes so far. They expect it to take a while longer. This is a precautionary measure. This is an area prone to flooding, as John mentioned. So emergency operations officials suggested the evacuation. Many of these residents were evacuated back in 1985. The reason then? Hurricane Elena. John, Cheryl?
All of them expect to be back tomorrow at noon. Thank you very much, Dave.
All right, now here's Dick with the latest on Tropical Storm Keith, what Keith is doing, and what our weather's going to be like tomorrow, and there will be a tomorrow.
John Sherrill, National Weather Service radar from Ruskin shows a large area of heavy thunderstorms from Hillsborough and Pinellas counties offshore. The center of the circulation would appear to be just about here, so this is probably the eastern edge of the very broad center right now. It is moving northeastward at about 20 miles an hour. It's expected to cross land about 3 o'clock in the morning to the north of Pinellas County. We have tornado watch continued until 8 a.m. Coastal flooding and beach erosion is occurring now. Tides are running between 3.5 and 4.5 feet above normal. The marine forecast. We have a tropical storm warning in effect. Small craft stay in port. Winds will be in the process of shifting in direction as 55 knots with gusts to 70, seas to 12 to 16 feet, and the Gulf water temperature 74 degrees. Tomorrow there's only one tide, and it is low at 8:07 in the morning. For the rest of tonight, we're going to have periods of rain off and on, low temperatures about 70 degrees. Tomorrow, we should see the cloud cover begin to break up in the afternoon as the storm rapidly moves away from the state. The rain in the morning should taper off, highs near 80 degrees. And then the rest of the week in the 5-day forecast, it certainly will be a day of Thanksgiving on Thursday. The sun will be out, temperatures will be a little bit cooler, and it will be all over with. There will be another chance for showers late in the weekend. We'll keep you up to date on the storm situation. John, Cheryl?
Thank you very much, Dick. I'd also like to remind you that the Clearwater Pass Bridge is still open, so is the Skyway Bridge. The Courtney Campbell Bridge was closed for a while, but now is reopened. And for all the kids out there, Hillsborough and Pinellas County schools, the public schools, are open tomorrow.
All right, stay tuned to Channel 10 throughout the evening. We'll keep you posted on the progress of the storm. We have about 5 minutes left in November 22nd, 1988. It is the anniversary of a cataclysmic event. It is the subject of Nightline, which follows. Thank you from all of us, and we'll stand by.
We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.